Good morning. How's everyone doing today? Welcome to ADHD Yoga. So it's really hot here. It's already 24 degrees at 20 past 7 in the morning. Sorry, I'm a few minutes late. Today, I just wanted to talk a little bit about holding the space and having someone hold the space for you. So when I was building up my practice, I had luckily tried for years to build a regular daily practice. I mean, I got a little bit far in it. I mean, I'd hold the practice for 2 or 3 days and then not do anything for weeks. But having someone else hold the space is like them providing a structure for you, especially if you have executive function disorders, which is what ADHD is essentially all about. Manifests differently for different people, but not being able to create your own structure. And this is it. The more that you realize that is what the problem is, it's quite profound, because it's like a paradox. You just think, you say, well, rationally, I have this much time tomorrow, and this is what I'm going to do, and then you just don't do it. It's if you have ADHD and you haven't already looked into the mechanics of dopamine and how your executive function works, and I think it's all still pretty new, and getting a handle on it is can be quite rewarding and revealing and what's the word I'm looking for? Relieving. In some ways, although it still seems that if you're a very rational person, this inability to create your own structure just doesn't make sense. If you attach to a school or a job or something, you have a structure, they provide a structure for you. If you do a yoga teacher training course, when I did my teacher training back in 2008, I did it in India, and for 5 weeks, you didn't have to think. You just had to show up for your yoga class, for your Vedantic philosophy class, for your anatomy and physiology class. You just showed up, which is perfect for an ADHD person. It was an amazing experience, and you didn't have to think. A lot of yoga talks about sublimating the mind, and so that's basically what we were doing on the teacher training. You just bringing that mental activity to as low as possible. If you have ADHD, you'll know that your mental activity is probably up there. It's all over the place. It's absolutely amazing and absolutely terrifying in equal measure. But holding space, having someone provide the structure so you can start to create your own, so you can start to sort your executive function and dysfunction out. That's what these classes are primarily about. So without further ado, let's start the class. So coming to the front of your mat. Standing with your feet together, or just slightly apart. Tying up your hair if you need to. Squaring your shoulders. Bend your knees just slightly. Just bounce there for a minute. Just to get a sense of how your body's feeling. Feel your feet firmly planted on the mat. Bring your attention to your breath. Long, deep inhale. Expand your stomach as you do this. Exhale. Slowly feel your stomach contract. Notice how your body is feeling this morning. Bring your attention to any sensations on your skin. What's happening in your muscles and your bones? How is your mood? Take all these things into account. If you have ADHD, then that's your spotlight attention, I like to call floodlight. It's like you're on alert for everything that's going on around you in your surroundings and in your body. Usually if you have ADHD, you're very good at this. So be aware of your body. Bring your awareness up. You want to try and cultivate that awareness. So then standing up straight, straightening your legs, tucking in your tailbone, bringing your hands together in prayer position at your chest. Inhaling your hands up, exhaling, folding forwards. Hanging here. Straightening your legs, rocking forwards onto the balls of your feet, getting a deeper stretch in your calves, hamstrings, lower back, letting your head dangle so you get stretch at the base of your neck. Letting gravity drag the top half of your body down. And each inhalation, rise slightly. And each exhalation, fold forwards just a little bit more. As you repeat this every day, think of your awareness as growing. Awareness of your body, awareness of your mind, and your ability to step back and see or monitor your thoughts, or just be aware of your thoughts, which is a standard meditation practice. Just observe your thoughts. But that awareness can be paramount in harnessing your ADHD mind. Your next inhalation, slowly come up. Arching back to starting position. Inhaling your hands up, exhale, folding forwards. Stepping your right foot back. Dropping your right knee to the mat, inhale, look up. Step your other foot back into a high press up. Exhaling, dropping your knees, chest and forehead to the mat. Pushing your groin into the mat, inhaling up into a cobra pose. Arching back, deep breath in. On the exhalation, push up into a downward dog. Shuffling your shoulder blades down your back, working your heels into the mat. Trying to keep your legs straight. If not, if your legs are slightly bent, no worries. Just go as far as you can. Looking at the space between your hands, step your right foot into that space. Drop your left knee to the mat, inhale, look up. Exhaling, bringing your left foot forwards, folding forwards, inhaling up, arching back to starting position. Excellent. Inhale up, exhale, fold forwards. Step your right foot back, drop your right knee to the mat, inhale, look up. Step your other foot back into a high press up. Exhaling, dropping your knees, chest and forehead to the mat. Inhaling up into a cobra pose. Exhaling into a downward dog. Looking at the space between your hands, step your right foot into that space. Drop your left knee to the mat, inhale, look up. Exhale, bring your other foot forwards, fold forwards, inhaling up. Arching back to starting. Inhaling up, exhale, folding forwards. Stepping your left foot back. Drop your left knee to the mat, inhale, look up. Step your other foot back into a high press up. Exhaling, dropping your knees, chest, forehead to the mat. Inhaling up into a cobra pose. Exhaling into a downward dog. Looking at the space between your hands, step your left foot into that space. Drop your right knee to the mat. Inhale, look up. Exhaling, bring your right foot forwards, fold forwards. Inhaling up, arching back to starting. Inhaling up, exhale, folding forwards. Stepping your left foot back, dropping your left knee to the mat, inhale, look up. Stepping your other foot back into a high press up. Exhaling, dropping your knees, chest, forehead to the mat. Inhaling up into a cobra pose. Exhaling into downward dog. Looking at the space between your hands, step your left foot into that space. Drop your right knee to the mat. Inhale, look up. Exhaling, bring your right foot forwards, fold forwards. Inhale up, arch back to starting, just 3 more, a little bit faster. Inhale your hands up, exhale, fold forward, step your right foot back, drop your right knee to the mat, inhale, look up, step your other foot back into a high press up, exhaling, dropping your knees, your chest and your forehead to the mat. Inhaling up into a cobra pose, exhaling into a downward dog, looking at the space between your hands, step your right foot into that space, drop your left knee to the mat, inhale, look up, exhale, bring the other foot forwards, fold forwards, inhaling up, arching back to starting. Inhaling up, exhale, folding forwards, stepping your right foot back, drop your right knee to the mat, inhale, look up, step your other foot back into a high press up, exhaling, dropping knees, chest and forward to the mat, inhaling up into a cobra, exhaling into a downward dog, looking at the space between your hands, step your right foot into that space, drop your left knee to the mat, inhale, look up, exhale, bring the other foot forwards, fold forwards, inhaling up, arching back to starting. Last one, very fast, inhale up, exhale, fold forward, step your left foot back, drop your left knee to the mat, inhale, look up, step your other foot back into a high press up, exhaling, dropping knees, chest and forward to the mat, inhaling up into cobra, exhaling into a downward dog, looking at the space between your hands, step your left foot into that space, drop your right knee to the mat, inhale, look up, exhaling, bring your right foot forwards, fold forwards, inhale up, arch back to starting, and relax, shake out your arms, shake out your legs, catch your breath. Keep your awareness on the changes in your body. Increased heart rate, maybe you're feeling a bit warm, maybe you're feeling a bit looser. Come to lying on your back. Letting everything settle for a few moments. Catching your breath, evening it out. Long, even breathing. In your next inhalation, slowly sit up. Your legs stretched out in front of you. Evening out your breath. To even out your breath, you can do what is called a Ujjayi breath. So an Ujjayi breath is when you sound like Darth Vader. So basically for an Ujjayi breath, you will take a deep breath in. On the exhalation, you tense up the inside of your throat muscles. Like close your throat like you go. So that narrows the space in your throat and squeezes the air through that. And you sound like Darth Vader. It's a technique. It's primarily taught in Ashtanga Yoga, but it's for breathing. It's for controlling your breathing. It's amazing. So deep breath in, breathing out through the nose, but with your throat kind of like slightly closed up. Like I'm sure you will try to sound like Darth Vader at some stage in your life. Well, here's a practical use for that. Deep breath in, exhale. So. Coming back, legs stretched out in front of you, backs of the knees pushing into the mat, feet flexed, straight back. Inhale your arms up to your ears. Take a deep breath in, exhale, fold forwards, let your hands drop wherever they may. Have some slack in your arms. Deep breath in. On the next exhalation, let your head drop forward. So you should feel it pulling between your shoulder blades. Ultimately, you want to get your head to touch your knees. But it doesn't matter. That's not the objective. The objective is to engage with your discomfort. So wherever you are feeling discomfort, or you're feeling blocked or stuck or tense or a little bit of tightness, just stay there and breathe into it. And your next inhalation, breathe into it, and the exhalation, try and imagine it releasing or feeling it release. Fold forward just a fraction more. Keeping your feet flexed, pushing the backs of the knees into the mat. Slack in your arms, no tension in your arms. The next inhalation, slowly come up. Raising your hands either side of your ears, dropping your hands back down behind you. Pushing yourself up into an inclined plank. Back of the head drops back, trying to flatten your feet on the mat. Deep breath in. Come back down. Turning onto your left hand side. Pushing yourself up onto your left hand, arm straight, or left forearm, if you can't manage the hand. Right arm straight up. Side plank on the left hand side. Looking up at your right hand. Tensing your groin. Deep breath in. Exhale. Change sides. Repeat. So side plank on the right hand side. So pushing yourself up either on your hand or your forearm. Deep breath in and relax. So again, sitting with your legs straight out behind you. Bring your right foot to the outside of your left knee. Then your right hand is going to be on the mat behind you, flat, fingers pointing away from you. Your left elbow wedges onto the outside of your right knee. Let this hand be floppy or straight up like this, an open shape. Straighten your back, deep breath in. So you're pushing the back of the left knee into the mat. Your right hand is flat on the mat behind you. You're straightening your spine. Left elbow is wedged onto the outside of the right knee. Deep breath in, exhale and twist. So this is giving you the leverage. Your elbow digging into your knee is giving you the leverage to twist. Just a gentle twist. So these are called half spinal twists. Long, deep, even breaths. Pushing the back of the left knee into the mat. On each inhalation, rise slightly. On each exhalation, see if you can't twist just a tiny bit more. Deep breath in, exhale, release, switch sides. So now, your right leg is stretched out in front of you. Your left foot is on the outside of the right knee. Your right elbow is digging into the outside of the left knee. Your left hand is behind you, palm flat on the mat, fingers pointing away from you. Flex the right foot. Push the back of the right knee into the mat. Deep breath in. Exhale. Straighten your spine and twist to your left. Long, even breaths. Deep breath in, exhale, release the pose, shake out your arms, shake out your legs. Coming onto the flat of your back. bringing your heels up as close to your buttocks as possible. Arms flat on the mat, palms facing down. Take a deep breath in. On the exhalation, push down with your feet and raise your hips up as high as they can go. With your hands, grab hold of your shorts or tunic or whatever you're wearing on the side. If you can get your hands completely under your back so that they're supporting your back, then fine. But otherwise, just grip the sides. Really push down with your feet and try and raise those hips as high off the mat as possible. The back of your neck is flat on the mat. So this is bridge pose. Long, deep, even breaths here. Keep pushing down with both feet. The thighs and your glutes should feel quite tense. Try and relax everything that isn't being used. On your next inhalation, raise your right leg straight up in the air. 2 breaths. 1, 2. Deep breath in. Exhale that leg down. Raise your left leg up. 2 breaths. 1, 2. Deep breath in. Exhale that leg down. Stay in bridge pose. Really push up. Really get those hips high off the mat. Relax your face. Relax your shoulders. Back of the neck flat on the mat. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. 1 more long breath. Deep breath in. Exhale. Release that breath. Slowly come back down onto the mat. Straighten out your legs. Give everything a little shake. Roll your head from side to side. Hug your knees into your chest. Try and touch your nose to your knees just very gently, just to give your back a counter stretch. Catch your breath. Again, awareness of the body, awareness of your thoughts. What's going through your mind right now? What are you thinking? Maybe you're thinking, why the hell am I doing this? Why the hell are you doing it? Come to the front of your mat. Standing with your feet just shoulder width apart. Take a deep breath in. On the exhale, turn it to your left-hand side. So now your feet are more than shoulder width apart. They're beyond your shoulders. They're about a meter, meter and a half, about a meter and a third. Distance is not that important, but turn out your right foot. Bring your arms up parallel to the mat. Long, deep, even breaths. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, drop your right hand to your right leg. Left hand is straight up, so triangle pose. Reaching up with that left hand. Reaching up, pushing down with your right foot. Left leg is also straight. Right leg is straight. Reaching up, opening your chest. You've got this action here across your chest, opening. Shoulders are going to feel also open. It's going to be, if you've got big shoulder muscles, your arm might only get like this. So but just get it as straight as you can. Just where you're feeling the resistance, get into the resistance and just stay there and see if you can't melt that resistance with your breath. Long, even breaths. Reaching up, looking up at your left hand, triangle pose. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Come back with your arms parallel to the mat. Turn in your right foot. Turn out your left foot. Deep breath in. Exhale. Drop your left hand to your left knee. Right hand straight up. Reaching up. Reaching up. Both legs straight. Feeling the stretch across your left hand side on the inside of your left thigh. Or maybe the side of your body is feeling a bit crunched up. And maybe your shoulders feeling a bit tense and bunched up as well. Notice all the resistance. Notice everything. And just sit in your center and observe. Without any judgment. Looking up at your right hand. Deep breath in. Exhale. Turn in your left foot. And release the pose. Staying here, bringing your right foot onto your left ankle, or as I've been saying, and I'm going to spout on about the balance poses, especially for ADHD. Yoga is great for ADHD, but balancing is fantastic for the ADHD mind. So we're going to just actually raise your right leg. Bring your hands in prayer position at your chest. Raise your right leg off the ground, knee bent. Maybe the knee can be parallel to the mat, or the thigh can be parallel to the mat. Hands in prayer position at your chest. Come up into tree pose. Tense up all the muscles in your left leg. Choose a focal point. Imagine there's a line coming down the center of your body, and that is your center. It's the center line, and from that you're gazing at a focal point, and you're adjusting yourself around that invisible line. Constant readjustment. Softening your shoulders, being aware of this constant readjustment. What's going on? Remember to breathe. Mind, body, breath. It's all yoga is about. Mind, body, breath. And the relationship between those. Long, deep, even breaths. If you can hold this for 2 or 3 minutes, fantastic. We're not going to do that now, don't worry. Take a deep breath in, exhale, release, shake out your arms, shake out your legs, and switch sides. So, centering yourself. Both feet flat on the mat. Deep breath in, exhale, raise your left leg. Thigh parallel to the mat if you can. Hands in prayer position at your chest. And when you're ready, come up into tree pose on the other side, tensing up the muscles in your right leg, choosing a focal point directly in front of you, and just softly gazing at that focal point, softening your shoulders, being aware of what is going on in your body, being aware of your thoughts, staying centered, long, deep, even breaths. Constant readjustment. That's what it's about. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Relax. Shake out your arms. Shake out your legs. Now, you want to step your left foot forward. You want to drop your right knee to the mat behind you. So you're in this sort of semi-lunge position. I'll turn around. It's going to look better for this side. Bring your right elbow to the outside of your right knee. Again, this is a twist. Bring your left hand on top of your right hand in a side prayer pose. Take a deep breath in. On the exhalation, look up. So follow the direction of your left elbow to the top of the ceiling. See where it's pointing. That's where you want to get your gaze to. You're going to feel a twist in your torso. Just go as far as you can. If it's here, it's fine. If this elbow can't get up, it's okay. Just go if your elbow's there, but aim for this and just go as gently into it as you can. If you're feeling quite centered and strong, you can stand up and do this. So bring your knee off the mat. Same position with the front. Back leg is straight. Deep breath in. Exhale, release the pose. Switch sides. So right leg forwards, left knee on the mat. Bringing your left elbow to the outside of your right knee. Again, same thing. Now your right elbow is pointing up. You're following the direction of your elbow, pointing up to the ceiling. Long, deep, even breaths. Feel a twist in your torso in the other direction. If you can stand up. So it's going to be more difficult on one side than the other. There you go. Deep breath in, exhale, release the pose. coming to the center of your mat. Standing on your left foot. Bring your right ankle into your right hand. Stretch your left arm out in front of you and grabbing hold of your ankle, push that leg out behind you, like you're going to try and tear your arm out of its socket. Dancing Shiva. Again, balanced pose. Long, even breaths. Choose a focal point. It's going to make it a lot easier. Really stretch that leg up if you can. Deep breath in. Exhale and release the pose. Switch sides. Left foot on the mat. Bending your right leg. Grabbing hold of your right ankle. Right hand stretching out in front of you. Stretching your left leg out behind you like you're trying to rip your left arm out of its socket. Choose a focal point. Dancing Shiva on the left hand side. Get that leg as high up as you can. Release the pose. Shake out your arms, shake out your legs. Coming down onto all fours. Stretching your left arm out in front of you, your right leg out behind you. Long, deep, even breaths. Reaching forwards, reaching back. Flattening your back, getting that back leg as high as you can. Deep breath in, exhale, switch sides. Long, deep, even breaths, reaching back and reaching forwards, flattening your back. Relax, switch sides. Reaching forward with your left hand, reaching back with your right leg. Long, deep, even breaths. Deep breath in, exhale, switch sides, reaching forward with your right hand, reaching back with your left hand. Deep breath in, exhale, relax. Come down into child's pose. Making fists with your hands so your head can't reach the mat. Folding forwards. Otherwise, arms to your sides. Stretching out that lower back. And inhale, slowly come up. And come to be lying on your stomach. Forehead on the mat. Relax everything. Catching your breath. Bend your legs. Grab hold of your ankles. Quite tightly. Take a deep breath in. On the exhalation, I want you to push your groin into the mat. And raise your head. Bow pose. So pushing the groin into the mat. Get your thighs off the mat. And push your legs backwards like you're trying to tear both arms out of your sockets. Smile if you can. Long, even breaths. Deep breath in. Deep breath in. Exhale. Relax. Push yourself back up into child's pose. Next exhalation, slowly come up. Come to be sitting cross-legged on your mat. Now, I want you to put your hands flat on the mat. I want you to try and lift yourself up. Now, your feet might stay on the mat. If you can, crunch them up and see if you can't get a balance. But just doing that is absolutely fine. So, we're going to do that, and we're going to come into Navasana, or boat pose. So your legs are straight, buttocks on the mat, arms as parallel to the mat as possible. Long, deep, even breaths, great for developing your abs. You can bend your legs if you need to, but keep your feet off the mat. Relax, cross your legs, give yourself a little lift, and come back into boat pose. Deep breath in, exhale. Last cross-legged little lift. Last Navasana. And slowly relax. Come down onto your back. Let everything settle. And staying here, evening out your breath, noticing how your body feels. Really, really letting everything just settle, letting gravity drag the underside of your body down. Tensing up your left leg, tense, relax. Tensing up your right leg, tense, relax. Tensing your lower back, pushing it into the mat, relax. Tense up your buttocks and your glutes, relax. Tense both arms up, shrug your shoulders up to your ears, make fists, shrug them away, stretch out your fingers, open your eyes, open your face, open your mouth, stick your tongue out, scrunch up your face, tense up everything, tense your stomach, relax everything. Just notice your body and what it is feeling. Notice your thoughts. Building this awareness that comes naturally with the yoga practice is also building awareness for you to build what is normally termed as metacognition. And I think metacognition is key in managing your ADHD mind. Trying to make your exhalation longer than your inhalation. Everything's settling. You're like a candle melting and the wax is just seeping down from the top of you into the mat. Say to yourself in your mind, I relax my feet, my calves, and my thighs. I relax my feet, my calves, and my thighs. My feet, calves, and thighs are completely relaxed. I relax my hips, my groin, and my pelvis. I relax my hips, my groin, and my pelvis. My hips, groin, and pelvis are completely relaxed. I relax my lower back and my upper back. I relax my lower back and my upper back. My lower back and upper back are totally relaxed. I relax my stomach and my chest. I relax my stomach and my chest. My stomach and chest are relaxed. I relax my hands, my arms, and my shoulders. I relax my hands, my arms, and my shoulders. My hands, arms, and shoulders are totally relaxed. I relax my head, my neck, and my face. I relax my head, my neck, and my face. My head, neck, and face are relaxed. I relax all my internal organs, my heart, my lungs, my liver, kidneys, spleen. I relax all my internal organs. All my internal organs are completely relaxed. I relax my brain. I relax my brain. My brain is relaxed. My whole body is completely relaxed and still. Start to come back to your body. Make circles with your ankles and wrists. Bend one knee to your chest, straighten it out. Bend the other one, straighten it out. Stretch your arms up above your head. Give yourself a long, deep stretch. Hug both knees into your chest. Rock from side to side. Giving your lower back a bit of a massage. Tucking your hands into the creases behind your knees. Rocking backwards and forwards along your spine until you come up to a position. It's very important to do that relaxation after a yoga workout. It's very important to integrate all the little changes and shifts and releases that might have occurred during your practice. It's also important not to fall asleep during it. Usually you can do a long relaxation for 5 minutes. But then sometimes you might fall asleep in that. But I do want to stress though that it is important to have a proper grounding relaxation after a yoga workout. Thank you for coming to class today. This is ADHD Yoga. Please like and subscribe and let anyone know who wants a space where they can feel held and they need external structure because their ADHD is not letting them develop their own practice. Please tell them that I'm running this space every morning on weekdays from around about 7 to about 7:45, give or take 10 minutes each way. Thank you so much.